Now, we've all heard stories of people getting into trouble when trying to browse this seemingly mystical part of the internet called the deep web. But what is it really, and is it really as dangerous as people make it out to be? In this video, we're going to talk about the deep web and tell you everything that there is so that you don't get into trouble while on your deep web browsing spree. The internet is largely divided into two parts, the clear web or the surface web and the deep web. Now, the clear web is something we all know. It's the internet you and I browse every day. It's indexed by web crawlers from search engines such as Google or Bing. Basically, everything you search for on the internet or on a search engine is a part of the clear web. Anything that a web crawler can't access is the part of the deep web, and this is the vast majority of the internet. This includes, but isn't limited to, anything behind a paywall or things that might need a password to access. It also comprises of any content whose owners have blocked web crawlers from accessing it. The deep web contains around 7,500 terabytes of data, compared to the 19 terabytes stored on the surface web. A very popular analogy for this is the iceberg. Just like you only see a part of the iceberg above the water's surface while the vast majority of it is underneath, we only see a very small portion of the internet which is visible to us due to the help of these web crawlers and search engines, while the vast majority of it stays hidden. The dark web is a very small portion of the deep web that's intentionally hidden. This part even requires a special browser, Tor for example, to access it. Now be sure to keep an eye out for another video that we've got coming up, which takes a deeper dive into how you can access the dark web. Cryptocurrency also plays a huge role in making the dark web into what it currently is. The dark web is all about being anonymous, and financial transactions are something that can be traced to an individual quite easily. Cryptocurrency, however, makes these transactions anonymous and to some degree untraceable. Despite the nefarious name though, not all activity happening in the dark web is criminal or bad in nature. The sites in the dark web end in a .onion domain preceded by an unintelligible string of alphanumeric characters, and these keep changing all the time. So even if you have a link to a dark web site, there is no saying when that link will show you the Reddit 404 error. Yes, the dark web can actually be quite dangerous. There is no telling what you'll find there, and there are hundreds of accounts of people on public forums that have wandered off into the dark web and have seen things that they would rather have not. There is no way to tell if these accounts are real though. A lot of stuff that's said on the internet is exaggerated. However, it is a known fact that there is a huge market for drugs, illegal weapons, and even things like credit card details or email or social media credentials on the internet. Online shops that sell drugs and any other entities like the Silk Road, which was shut down by the FBI, thrive on the dark web. As law enforcement agencies continue hunting down these sites, alternate sites keep popping up and the cycle continues. And then there's all the scamming and malware that you can easily fall victim to if you're not careful. All it takes is one wrong click, and before you know, you're in a heap of trouble. Owing to all its nefarious activities, the dark web is kept under a sharp eye by numerous law enforcement authorities. There's a chance that you might just be booked for something you didn't intend to do if you're caught snooping around the dark web, looking at stuff you really shouldn't be. These law enforcement agencies often create fake sites on the dark web to bait users in, and there is no way to tell real versus fake on the dark web. If you liked the video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, and tell us in the comments below if you've ever been to the dark web. If you want to know more about tech or cybersecurity, visit our website, Candid Technology, follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.